Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be talking about some skincare tips that I wish I had started when I was younger. These are all tips that I do now, and each one made pretty positive changes in my skin over the years. And these are all tips where I feel like if I had just started sooner, I would have been able to slow down the aging process a little bit more. I think now I'm at a place where I'm really happy with my skincare routine, and the time I take every day to do these small things really makes a difference for the future. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. So the first thing is that I wish I had started going to a dermatologist. I used to think they were a big waste of money, but now that I look back, instead of really understanding my skin and its needs, I was always just left guessing. And it wasn't until I started to see really bad acne where I decided that I really need to go see a dermatologist. So I was waiting for there to be a problem first before actually being proactive and visiting the dermatologist frequently. And actually, the first time I went to the dermatologist, they were telling me things that I had no idea about my skin. I always used to think that I had oily skin, but it turns out that I actually have dehydrated skin, which is different from oily skin and it's different from dry skin. So throughout my whole teenage years, I was using products that helps mattify my skin when really it was probably just drying out my skin more. So my skin tried to salvage it by reproducing more oil, which is why I thought I had oily skin. I also learned that I have rosacea. When I was in high school, I was so confused as to why my skin was red all the time, and back then I didn't really know what rosacea was anyway. But had I gone to the dermatologist sooner, I would have understood my skin more. I would have understood what kind of products I need to use, and that I actually need a lot more gentler products than the ones that I was previously using. So around late high school, early college, I had a really bad case of breakouts happening all over my face. But because of my acne, I started using really strong and harsh cleansers that are meant for acne. But back then, all the cleansers that were meant to dry out your pimples were so strong and drying out my entire face. Using acne cleansers with the combination of me having dehydrated skin was not a good mix. On top of that, I would only use products that strip the skin. That is just not... I regret doing that so much. Now, there's lots of other gentle cleansers that are meant for acne-prone skin. Won't strip the skin of its natural oils and actually leave it feeling nourished and hydrated. But I wish I had used way more gentle cleansers because it definitely stripped my skin and made my acne worse. The next tip is about double cleansing. So I know I just talked about not overstripping your skin, but my favorite cleanser right now is the Pharmacy Clearly Clean. It's made specifically for sensitive and reactive skin. And I really like this cleanser because it melts away all your makeup and sunscreen, skincare, pollution, the dirt and grime from your day without your skin feeling dry afterwards. But I'm someone that wears makeup every day. Sometimes I do a full face, sometimes I don't. But I always make sure I double cleanse with an equally gentle cleanser afterwards. And for my double cleanse, I really like to use my Foreo device. I used to use Clarisonic back in high school, and I always broke out whenever I used it because it was so harsh. I really like Foreo because it's so gentle. It's made of silicone, so it's easy to clean. It has a built-in timer. It deeply cleanses your skin without it stripping away natural oil. My skin feels so clean afterwards, and it's the good clean, not the stripped clean. Next tip I have is about sunscreen. I actually knew back in high school that you have to wear sunscreen every day, and I did, but the problem is I wasn't wearing enough sunscreen. The rule of thumb that I like to go by is if you think you've put on enough, just put on some more. Sun damage is the #1 cause of premature aging, and had I started putting on enough sunscreen while I was younger, I feel like I wouldn't have as many little dark spots around my face or unwanted freckles. Not the cute freckles, but the ones that are caused by sun damage. I was only using a little squeeze worth of it every morning, and I just wish I had put on a lot more. Next tip I have is to take time doing your skincare routine. In high school and college, I was so busy all the time that I would just slap everything on my face and then call it a day and go. I wish I had let every single product that I use sit into my skin a little bit more and allow it to absorb into my skin before moving on to the next step. I know that sometimes just sitting there applying your skincare routine and letting it sink in, waiting for it to absorb can be a little bit daunting, especially if you have really busy days. But I like to think of it as a little spa routine, because sometimes I put on layers of skincare. I notice that there's pilling going on. That's because the skincare that you have underneath hasn't fully absorbed yet. So all of that skincare is going to waste. I wish I massaged my skin a lot more when I was younger. Even just simple facial massages gets your blood flowing, it tones your facial muscles, relieves tension, it boosts circulation, releases toxins. It even improves product absorption, so anything you put on over top will absorb much better. But the number one benefit of doing facial massages is that it prevents premature wrinkles. I wish I had just taken 10 minutes out of my day to massage my skin with either a really lightweight oil or a serum so that my face can get some good circulation going on. It also helps prevent bloating or swelling. If you're like me and you swell easily, that's really beneficial. So I actually like to massage morning and night. My last one isn't necessarily a tip, I just like to avoid it in general, and that's eye makeup removers. So I used to have these little oil-based eye makeup removers, and I used to put it on cotton round, let my mascara, eyeshadow, eyeliner, whatever fully absorb into the cotton round and just wipe it away. But I found that if you keep on doing that, you're gonna be tugging your eyes a lot. The skin around your eyes is really thin, so if you keep on rubbing your eyes and massaging that thing around, it's going to eventually cause premature wrinkles. Like I mentioned before, I take a makeup cleansing balm and just gently put it around my eyes. And the thing I love about cleansing balm is that they just take away everything, even waterproof mascara, eyeliner, eyeshadow, everything. And all you need to do is just gently rub it on dry skin. Whereas I feel like with eye makeup removers, sometimes you have to really try to get it in there, and even if you're done, you always wake up with mascara running down your face. It's not really cleaning that well. That's it, guys. That's all my skincare tips that I wish I had done when I was younger. I know that these sound simple. Trust me, if you start them while you're young, you'll see major benefits. Hope this video helps some of you out there if you are in need of some essential skincare tips to help you get started. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys in my next video.